All right, everybody, welcome back. Episode 2 of Jason and the Argonauts takes on Calradia in Bannerlord 2. So if you guys did not see it the last time we left off, we started off in Sargat, got our ass handed to us, went down to Truss, also got our ass handed to us, and this time it was in a tournament, not some random bandits that I mistook for regular bandits with rocks, when they turned out to be forest bandits with bows. And then we made our way northwest, I should say, up to Jacqueline, where we ended up winning our first tournament. There were only 3 lords in it, but that is a win nonetheless. So we have begun our little adventure as Jason the Argonaut. And like I said, we're going to have it inspired by the upcoming Percy Jackson live action, where in the book, obviously you had Percy for the Greek kids and their encampment, but then there was a spin-off where the Romans had Jason, um, who was one of the Zeus kids, and we're going to connect those two names and make a blonde Jason for this game, who turns out to be of Landian. I probably should have gone Empire in terms of more accurate type of Jason. If we're talking Greek mythology, Southern, uh, Western Empire. But we're going to stick with Flandia because I really like the idea of horseback combat. And Empire is good, it's just their troops are very heavy, and as far as I remember, they do have some shock units, but Flandia takes the cake with those guys. So we are on Iron Man difficulty, and on realistic for the most part, making damage to character minus 50%, just so if we get in a fight, it's not going to be over in 2 seconds. But they are challenging AIs to defeat nonetheless, so let's get going. Last time we checked, we have a tournament in Dunklenis. Hopefully that is still going by the time we get there. We see that there are some wars happening here, so we should be okay to run around. We're mainly worried about bandits, which, speaking of, there is 15 right there. And there's Calatid. In the last video, we were talking about how certain lords will visit the tournaments, and some are better at fighting than others. I think Calatid's more so the wife you go to if you're just a Flandia fan. But there were a few others there that are very good fighters. So we're going to try to hold off for now, but eventually we will try to align ourselves with some of the houses and see what we can do in terms of moving up the ladder. Hierarchical ladder. Oh geez, that was close. So looters. Looters are the people you don't necessarily need to worry about too much. But when you do have 20 or so of them, 18 to be precise, then that's a lot of rocks being thrown at your head and you'll get knocked out a lot faster than you want. So for right now, we're going to ignore that, but you can see a huge fight happening here between the Western Empire and Britannia. We'll see how that goes. It's kind of a meme how Britannia gets destroyed in most engagements, but we'll see how they fare. In the meantime, all we're worried about is just getting tournaments done and getting some money off of it. So we made it safely. We're going to wait here a little bit just so we get to 100%, which we did. And we'll see if they have any armor that I can buy, although I do not really want to buy armor as we need to save money for betting. And I did kind of waste a lot of it getting weapons, but it's better safe than sorry. Let's see. So there are good selections here. We're just unfortunately out of money, and if we try to sell anything else, we're out of luck. Don't even have civilian close to sell. So we're going to be pretty strapped for cash, so hopefully we can take these guys out. These guys as well, if you go to the tavern, you can recruit them, and I believe they'll join the tournaments, but they're mainly good for having a unit that is a little bit more specialized, a little bit tougher, and hopefully won't die within a big engagement. So for right now, we're going to see if there's a good companion we can hire, but in the meantime, let's join this tournament. I'm a bit scared. Botanian tournaments are really fun, but there are a lot of big-handed, like two-handed weapons that will take you out in one swing. So we just got to be careful here. But if we do win, we have 3 lords present, just as much as our last tournament. And we get a full helm over laced coif. We may not need to sell that one, because last time we sold a two-handed battle axe for 3,500 when it was worth 13,500. If we can keep our gear for good, then let's definitely do that. I just had to sell the two-handed weapon, get some armor on me so I wouldn't go down in one hit. Let's see how this goes. Got to appreciate the art on this game too. I played the first game for a few months before this game came out, and it's a fun game, but I'm glad the art style has moved forward to what it is now. So last time I messed up on the order of things. I was thinking we want to keep the next best army on the field because then we'll get paired up with them. But no, if let's say yellow and green survive, we're going to move on, and it's just going to be yellow and green again, and then it's going to be split between whoever wins, whichever team wins. So we want to take out all the big guys as fast as possible, so we want to kill yellow, and we also want to kill red. Potentially just yellow first, and then just survive as one of the last 2 teams remaining. So it doesn't look like that's going to happen here. We have to support our guys. Stop moving. Okay. Come on, guys, help me out. Pressure on them. Oh, this is not going well. Okay, so we have yellow to take out. And we have a ton of archers. There we go. Okay, we just need to survive until one of those guys dies. Our shield is going down. That's the yellow bar there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna make it into the next round. We might as well try to take this guy out. Bob and weave is not working. There we go. All right. Oh, first flawless round of the season, I suppose. Campaign. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, this is risky. I think we're in good shape here. Just 2 guys left and all of our guys. There we go. And then just 2 on 1. Can we manage? There we go. Attaboy, skirmisher. Yeah, exactly. Alright. 1v1 now. These are not the best duels in my... Well, I really like them. I'm a nervous wreck over them. Because all it takes is just one little slip up and you're gone. Alright. But hopefully it's against AI if you keep spamming just enough. Oh. Oh, that couldn't have been closer. Okay, there we go. All right. Spamming is not interesting for you guys, so I'll try to mix up my moves, but I'm a bit rusty. And mixed with being a bit nervous, you know how that goes. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was lucky. Oh, get wrecked. Gotta censor myself there, but there we go. As nervous as I was, there we go. Now I have a very good helmet, and if we look at our inventory. You'll see how much better it is. It's a bit heavier, of course, but it's armor tier 6, which I think is the highest. And we go from 11 armor to 45. Wow. Okay. We do look a little goofy, but we are getting there in terms of protection. And that is the most important thing right now. We do have some stuff to upgrade. You can see after all that fighting, we barely get anything. But when you look at athletics, yes, it does have a little bit better of a modifier. Or actually, it doesn't. It's about the same. You can see how moving around doing stuff is much more common than medicine. That's why I was stressing the importance of getting these things up, because they will take forever to get ready. Let's see. We should probably do some two-handed as well. Crossbow, not really interested, because you want to catch it right before this starts to go down to 1. You don't want to be wasting your time losing the chance to kind of move up in the ranks, but right now let's try to get 1 more into athletics, and we're going to do 1 more into intelligence. And with our money that we earned, let's see if there's anybody interesting to get. Sword Sisters are nice, especially veteran ones, but they're kind of, as far as I remember, I don't remember this current edition that we're playing, but there were rumors that Sword Sisters just weren't that good. They die fairly easily, and I think just the meta of how the game works, they just weren't that great. So, let's talk to this guy.
I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
Alright. My name is Jason, so tell me more about yourself. So he was a smith, a big fellow, strong, working a job, high street through my town, save money, find a girl to wed. There's a woman who lived out on the street, refugees from the wars, had a child, a baby really. It was all she had. She'd make small cakes of wheat over a fire. Then one day a young man from a palace came down the street in his horse. Wasn't looking where he was going, didn't care, and his horse crushed the baby's head. Saw her nurse that babe through 2 fevers. The patience, the sacrifice of that mother to see for which she suffered snatched away like that from her. By such a young drunk's carelessness. There was a crowd around them. He was yelling. I just walked over with my hammer and struck him dead. That was the end of my life in that city. I think I'm back though, and I can't imagine doing different. I gotta understand, that's a lot to go through, and right or wrong, I cannot blame you for your anger. So Thorgit the Smith continues and says, so here I am. I know men like me can make money guarding merchants, doing other tasks such as that, as long as no one wants me to harm the innocent. Someday I hope to find a new place to set up a smithy and start again. Let's use you in our let's get you in our company. 500's a lot for us right now, but it'll be worth it. And let's get a sword sister, why not? We're gonna be down on cash again, but it's probably for the best that we start getting a few guys on our side. And let's see, we gotta go back to the arena and ask, where are the other tournaments? Oxhall and Revolt. So it looks like they're trying to steer us back into Vlandia. We do have Ortizia marked as a place to go, but we may as well stick with the ones in Vlandia, trying to get our reputation, renown up for the Vlandia nobles. And we'll see if they end up taking us under their wing when we get enough renown and a big enough army. So, off we go again. I don't remember, because Oxhall doesn't look like we have much of a route, so we may go to Revolt first. Oh, and we gotta be wary of how much money we are losing now, because we have people following us. They get a daily wage, and we are going to be starving because I completely forgot to stock up on food. So let's just get to this town. What's for cheap? Grain always helps. And you can keep these guys around if you need to end up butchering some cattle for food. But for right now, we're just going to stick to some simple food. See how we lost negative 42 gold. So we need to make money and figure this out pretty fast. Let's see. I can sell that. I don't know if that's going to be enough for the bets that we want to put into this tournament. So maybe we'll sell the armor. We don't have a saddle, but that'll be okay. Let's get right into it. Let's actually see tavern. Okay, so caravan guards are good. They're mounted. They come in handy, very much so. But for right now, we do not have cash. We will have to settle with going in and trying to earn our money through entertainment. So only 2 lords, so we might not get as much gold as we are hoping. But they have a ridge-tipped arming sword for the victor. And we desperately need a sidearm that's not a spear. So that is all for the best. Let's see what they have us going up against. Okay, so hopefully we do alright. Come on! This guy is gonna get us killed. Oh no. Shoot, okay. Come on! There we go. Okay. Now we're just gonna try to do a ranged battle. There we go. Not too bad to start off with. Let's keep the bets rolling. And we gotta charge in and... Oh, come on. I know you can kick in this game too. Blanking on the key. There we go. I think it's F. So that animation should speed up a little bit where you swing it around your head. If you click just the right time, it speeds up your animation. Honestly, it doesn't feel like it though. What's the celebration key? I've completely forgot. In any case, round 3. We have a named character against us, so that is going to be tricky. Good shot. Sidestep. Aim. Yeah, sidestep. Bob and weave, bob and weave. These kind of suck for tournaments. Crossbows, not my thing. I mean, they're fun when you have a big scale battle, but when it's 1v1 in a tournament, come on guys, let's bring out the two-handed weapons. Let's bring out the cavalry. Let's bring out what kicks ass. There we go. That's more my speed. Now this is a bit risky because you can time it and get 1 extra hit off. I gotta stop spamming the same direction. There we go. Alright guys. We're starting to kick these tournaments' butts. We got ourselves a sword, some gold. We will be okay. Let's see this sword. That's pretty good. As far as I remember, Obviously, the gold that we're seeing right now is nowhere near the value because we kind of suck at trading. Um, but for what it is, that is very good. And we're going to equip that there. Now that we have a companion, we can start stocking up the leftover stuff we don't need onto him. And we can also get him a horse as well. And I need a saddle, so we'll take 2 saddles. 1, 2. Capacity exceeded. When you start to get more people, you'll need to get horses to speed things up. There are horses for capacity, and then there are horses for speed. So you can see here the little horse icon in the middle, as opposed to where the sumpter horse in the middle, it shows a little bag. So if we swap out our horses here, we're going to have a much better speed overall for our team. So 6.3 is very good, because you can see plus 1.33 for cavalry plus base. That means we'll be moving around the map a lot faster. Gotta lock these into place too. I don't want to... Yeah, we're going to spend all of our money, but that's what we are going to have to deal with for right now. Keep forgetting to ask the tournament master. Oxhall and Varcheg. So we may get into Vlandia. Varcheg is all the way up there in Vlandia. I think we could take a quick stop in Oxhall before we go out into another kingdom. Hopefully make our money back. There we go. We could track down some sea raiders.
Yeah? What do you want with us?
And we can tell them to surrender or die. Obviously they're not going to because they are fairly strong for who they are.
On my command! Go!
And we're going to see what we can do. Get hit, I suppose. There we go. 3v4 is so much better than a 4v4, and hopefully we can make that a 2v4. Actually, it's a 3v3.
Charge!
Oh, okay, our guy just got knocked out. Oh, she may die. That is not good. Yep, she died. I am sorry, sister. I should have told you to retreat. That is what you do best. Not run in with your crossbow and get killed. Yeah. Our companion survived. 800. Ours down the drain. For that sister. There we go. A little fake out. There we go. Right in the crotch. Or that's like the leg. Close enough. He's got a $5 footlong down there. Hit to the leg could be a hit to the crotch. Should we just challenge him in regular combat? So, let's see, double tap to force the horse to stop. There we go. Alright, serves you right for killing one of my soldiers. We'll take everything here. If you see green, that's better, obviously, so we're going to swap that out for better now. This is better in terms of length, but it's just not that good. So we're going to hold off on it. And then the tunic we don't need. What does he need? Yep, you need armor. You can always take more weapons. And sure, get you a spear as well. All right, plus 50% damage and longer stun duration with shield bashes. That's the F that I was talking about with kicking. I also believe it does that with shields if I'm not mistaken. And if you're captain, -4 damage taken by infantry while in shield formation, which is the formation for defense. So if you're in that position, that's good to have. 20% handling on one-handed weapons, and then plus 30 one-handed skill to infantry troops in your formation. It's tricky. I think we're going to go handling because the defense would be nice, but when you have handling, you swing just a tiny bit faster, and that's what you need to get an extra hit in, stagger the person, and hit them again. So, what do we do next? Let's do scouting, spotting distance, tracking information. We're going to try to get that up here. And we cannot do that again. We cannot let our units just go to waste, especially after paying so much for them. As cruel as that sounds, we just don't want death at our door. Gonna heal up a little bit. That should be okay. Just lost some gold. Dang it. Can't even sell that for a good amount. Alright. We'll try selling the shield and a few other things just to get our money's worth from the tournament. Alright, 4 lords, so we're up by 1 now. Makes it a little bit riskier. Let's see, a white tabard over male halberg. Let's go for it. We'll try to mix things up in a bit once we're on our feet here, but this is definitely one of the best ways of getting your money's worth. Now, who do we want to get? We definitely want to get rid of yellow. They have a lot of named characters. Let's hope that's the case. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Maybe one more hit while they're distracted. Oh, that's good. Okay. Just gotta take yellow out before... Oh, there we go. Thank you, red. So it looks like green and blue are moving on here. We just gotta take out this guy. Come on. Let's get to it then. It's always the goofiest part of cavalry combat. It's just sitting here on the horse swinging. Looks like we don't have to suffer with that for too long. Yeah, cavalry, let's go. Alright, so now it's a free-for-all here. Shouldn't be that worrisome. Glad I didn't get socked like that. I wasn't looking. Cavalry's in blue. Forgot, do I want him on my team or not? Because I think it said that the 2 survivors work together in the next round. And he is much better than a regular infantryman. But that also means if that is the case, I may have to fight him in the final round. What? How'd you reach me? We have the same weapons.
Die, you bastard!
Imagine being a spectator watching this. You're expecting like horses running around, people doing all sorts of crazy things, and you just get two guys sitting there staring at each other, smacking each other's shields. Must be kind of a lame event, but I guess it makes the finale a little bit more fun. Finally something's happening. Yeah. Winner takes all. It's not winners go on the same team after looking like doofuses. Oh, there we go. That's progress right there. He might have more than 100 hit points, obviously, because of his armor and him being a named character. But you never know. One good hit, and he's down. So we'll try couching our lance here. Oh, there we go. That was a perfect hit right there. And let's move on. Last bets. Alright, so this may be tricky because he'll swing a lot faster than me. Ooh, there we go. Sorry guys that you couldn't see that, but thank you all, thank you. Oh, still have one more. Alright, this should be fine. Regular one-handed swords. Let's try kicking a little bit. Oh, I guess I got the wrong key. Usually if you kick the computers or hit them once or so, you can get a few hits off like we did just there. And there we go. Renowned game +3. That's 1600 gold again. And Tabard. So let's get that Tabard on. Oh yeah, look at that. That is going to help us out so much. And to help our buddy out as well, we're going to give him that. Is there anything that we can use? Obviously I need my gear back. Let's go for this spear. Reinforced kite. Shield. Alright, and we'll keep it rather cheap. We don't want to spend too much right now. We're already getting into uncomfortable ranges of spending. Once again, Arena Master, where should we go? Ostican and Varcheg. I don't believe we're going to go to Ostican. That's the one south, isn't it? Incorrect. Ostican, where are you? Oh, there it is. Top right. Yeah, we'll avoid that just because we're going to have to loop around this mountainside, then come back around. Might as well just go straight to Varcheg, kind of explore a little bit. See the sights and the sounds of the north. Apparently they're at war already, so at least we're not teamed up with anybody just yet. Yep, that castle right there. Forest bandits. Soon we should be able to just chase some people down, take them out, and move on, and that will supplement our income a little bit. Ooh, like here's a good example.
Hey, you! Where you got in your bags? Where you?
So, it does seem like a lot of people, and it is.
Hermit attack!
But if we just kind of take out as many as we can right before they trap our companion, then we'll be in good shape. There we go. The stones are now cast. We still have to be careful though. You can already see they're chipping away at my health. Hopefully our companion is doing alright too. There we go. We need to level up pole arm too. That was a really slow swing. We're missing out on some good hits here. That's what you get for wearing an afro. So you can already see, if you watched episode 1, a very big difference between looters and forest bandits. That's why I originally charged in. I mean, granted, I haven't played in a little while beyond episode 1, so I was a bit rusty on my knowledge. But there we go. Alright, we're chipping away at them pretty well here. Let's try to get some throwing into. There we go. Come on, guy. Kinda sucks at fighting, doesn't he? I mean, granted, I'm throwing him in 2v11, and he's surviving for half the battle, so good on him, but kinda need better than just dying after the first charge in. There we go, gain the level. We're gonna need to make some cuts eventually with our companions, as the Argonauts need the best of the best, and we can't have somebody potentially dying every single combat, especially to looters of all people. Doing fairly well here. You can see why those tournaments really do make a difference. If we did not have this armor, that damage on the bottom right would look so much worse. It'd probably be closer to halfway down. But there we go. Another successful combat by the water side. Let's see. Only one is incapacitated, but there we go. We get to take a prisoner, and then we'll sell him or her, him, into slavery. Unfortunate truth, but we need the money right now, so what can you do? We're looking for some green here. We're going to save those grapes as something not to sell. The reason why I'm doing that is if you press this bar when you're selling, it will move everything over except for the things that have the little lock icon on. So we do not want to get rid of something that is needed for the team. Thorgud. Let's move that. Alright. On the road again. We'll avoid some of the traffic here just so we're not doing looters the entire time. Alright, horse riding. 20% hit points to your mount, and plus 10 hit points to mounts of troops in your party, versus 50% less chance of your mount dying or becoming lame. And plus loyalty in governed settlements. I'm gonna have to go with this one. I think in the late game, loyalty is super important. Makes things just function a lot better, and it's not fun to have a horse die after so much time. We want to keep those guys alive, the good boys and girls that are carrying us into battle. And let's see. I think we'll go into polearm, but soon we're going to have to go into double or dual two-handed and expand upon that. So now we can start recruiting random villagers to our side, and if they survive, they'll level up. Let's see if the tavern has anybody. Rid the scholar. and we can ransom our prisoner for 5 gold. Sword Sister for 400, sure. Oh, we shouldn't have done that. Oh, come on. That was a bit dumb of me, but let's sell some of this stuff and get our money back. There we go. All good. Let's join this tournament. Southern Decorated Chainmail with 5 lords. We can do that. We've gone from 2 to 3 to 4, now on to 5. Alright, which team should we try to take out first? Yellow and green are not fun, but everybody's kind of mixed in, so... yellow or green, let's hope. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're just gonna get into the thick of it, make sure guys don't get butchered in the first 2 seconds. There we go. And let's try to steal that horse while we can. Okay, that's just it. Out. Oh, we just missed it. Didn't want to hit him. Let's get him. Sorry, horsey. Get him on the spikes. There we go. All right. Awesome. Everybody survived. Getting better as time goes on. Alright, we just have one named character to go after. I'm going to put as a bowman again. Alright, that's perfect. Let's get in there. These battles swing way too fast if you don't pay attention. There have been times where you let your infantry go at it, thinking they're going to be okay. Next second, you have 3 guys charging you. Just best to not let that happen. Oh, okay. Oop, cut him off. Alright. We got 2 1v1s left and we'll be good to go. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is throwing axes. Bob and weave as normal. So there is one here. Okay. Oh man. Alright, that's a way to make a statement. Alright, it looks like regular axe and shield.
You bastard!
Yeah, he looks like he knows what he's doing. You can start to see how, as we're swinging with our levels going up, we're swinging just a tiny bit faster. That's all you need. Looks like we're all good there. We got 1,620. Alright. Let's see how we leveled up. Athletics. Armor weight and combat movement for tier 3 plus foot troops. Or weapon handling on foot and weapon handling on foot. Okay. So we have 2 things that are very important that I was bringing up either in this video or last one. Movement is very important. If you need to get somebody out of there ASAP, they need to move. If they get stuck in combat, they're dead. But weapon handling is very important too, because if you're going to make a stand or you're going to try to beat somebody to the punch, literally, you're going to need that. I might just go form fitting though. Armor weight helps a little bit. Movement speed for 3 plus foot troops it seems pretty important. So we're going to do that without looking back. And now that we have a companion, we'll see his stats here. Kind of all over the place. Obviously good at smithing, endurance, and vigor. So he's more of a frontline troop and smithing troop. That'll help us out. Impulsive. Ability to control your emotions for the sake of long-term interest. He's merciful and he's generous. So he does match with us, and of course the impulse is from his backstory of getting revenge for a mother who had her baby killed by a drunk nobleman. But that isn't either here nor there. Let's see if the
Well
scholar
now, stranger, peace to you.
is anything
What
good.
is your name?
Carid the scholar, tell me about yourself. Many men would begin their story by reciting their ancestry. I will not do this. A man should be judged on his own deeds, and a long list of ancestors does him no credit. Also, my family does not acknowledge me, so why should I acknowledge them? You started off strong there, and you turned a little emo, but we'll continue. I was the son of a slave, my master a judge. Raised me in his house, but it was clear that he would never spend much time to ensure my success in the world. Still, I was tutored with his other sons, and chose to study medicine as a young man. I thought I could perhaps be a physician. Well, I was soon disabused of the idea. A doctor starting out in the world must either have a great deal of money or a family that ensures him a long list of clients. I had neither. Instead of working in the city, I took service aboard a ship. Professionally, it was perhaps the best thing I could have done. Fevers, injuries, festering sores. The seaman has in great number and variety any manner of land dweller, I imagine. Any manner of land dweller, I imagine. But I have little patience for life abroad, or life aboard. The monotony, the tyranny of the captains, the lack of any space to oneself, the groaning of the timbers, the constant smell of rotting bilge. Let's see. That must be tiring. At any rate, I have a bit of money to my name and leisure to wait a few weeks before choosing my next employer. So perhaps that I am between jobs right now. You could say perhaps that I am between jobs right now. So if by any chance you are looking to hire, well, I'm open to discussion. Sorry guys for butchering that, but looks like we have somebody who can join our team. I believe we have enough. Oh, no, I don't think we do. And we don't really have enough people to justify that right now. But if we see him in the future, he will be very useful. Oh, we did have money. Okay. So we are all good there. Let's see. Arena. Asking where the tournaments are. Carbensiv and Diathma. Alright, so we'll head on down southwest and then make our way east. And let's see how this goes.
Hey, what have we here? There's a tax for passage in these parts, traveller. Paid either in coin or in blood.
Alright, let's go. 2v12 this time. Let's see if Thorgud will hold himself.
On my orders!
We don't want to do that. We want to...
Kill them all! Yeah!
There we go. Oh, you don't have a horse? Wait, what the hell happened, man? Let's see.
Forward!
Let's just keep you there then.
Yeah!
Oh shit, tax. Alright, pretty straightforward stuff here. Oh, looks like that wasn't taken out by me. Thorgud's doing pretty good. Unless Thorgud died. Did he really die? I thought he just got knocked out. Yeah, because we hired another sword sister. Be involved. Am I just blanking on this or? We'll try to protect So we want you to retreat. So F7.
Retreat!
And I'll cover you, hopefully. Oh, come on. I do not want you to die like last time. I swear Thorgood is still alive. Let's see, close quarters. Let's try swinging. There we go. Ooh, very good. There we go. All right. Yeah, we just... Oh, okay, yeah, he's just too low on health. You can't participate in battles if you're below 20%, I think. And here we go. So we can either upgrade for infantry or more horse base. So we're going to do a gallant sword sister. That way she'll be able to ride alongside us and not get stuck in the weeds of fighting too many people. We forgot to equip our armor, but it's not good enough for us, so we're going to give it to Thorgood. Let's see. Yep. Just a little bit lighter. Let's save the food. Alright. Making off like bandits. There we go, there's the music. They do a pretty good job with the music, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely puts you in the zone. So we're definitely gonna have to start hiring people here. Let's see if there's any armor we could get away with buying. Armor, not weapons. Obviously we're gonna be good with a helmet for a very long time. That is way above our budget. Okay, we want to balance out arm and body. We're probably good on, yep, good on that. There's the problem, is the price jumps way too fast. So we should be all good for right now. Let's jump straight into it. And we'll go from there. I don't think this is much worth the time, but a tournament is a tournament. How are you doing, guys? How rude. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought that was Caldog for a second, the Britannians, but that doesn't make sense. He's out in a war right now. Alright, 1v1 with axes. Let's see if I can get a hit. There we go. Fairly straightforward. We're getting the hang of this, and we're gonna fight Tegan. Alright, Tegan. There we go. Oh no. Okay, I'm slipping up here. I gotta do it a little bit better. if I just keep attacking to the right, he won't expect it. And his block just won't be there. Out of all the times I could have attacked, just keep blocking the right. Or attacking the right, and then he keeps blocking the right. Alright, here we go. Great swords. I like these fights here. Two-handed swords. A little more my speed. Oh, I guess not. But oh my god, come on. There we go. And there we go. Not as much as last time, 1530, but we did get renown, and positives are positives. Go to inventory. Oh, and then he wants to join our team, so yeah, let's get him to join our team. More the merrier. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that was the one we were looking at previously, so we'll put that on us. And then put this back on Thorgood. Alright, sell our stuff, get some money. Ooh, I could get a much better horse too. I don't have the money for that one. Let's see. Yeah, we can hold off for right now. They do seem to have some cool weapons. Spear, scythe. Alright. We'll just move on and keep it moving. Soon we're really going to have to start hiring people and just taking on groups of bandits. These little hideouts are a good way to make money too. Okay. So let's recruit some people. Let's just recruit them. We can have up to 25 people total. So hopefully we'll get to that number and have some guys leveled up by then. So now those bandits, they are kind of chasing us, but it's not really in their best interest. I mean, if we really want to, we could go kill them. Let's see, now they're going to try to run away.
We're not looking for a fight.
Never take us alive. We're going to go after them here.
Under my footman!
And we're going to tell them to go to the bridge, but they're going to have to be in shield
Make a
wall.
shield wall!
Let's
Foot
see.
troops! Soldiers! Troops!
4.
Give them hell! Soldier, move! Forward!
Alright, so those guys are going to hold the bridge. The horses are hopefully going to follow. And we're going to take them out as fast as we can. Make it easier for the guys on the bridge. Green in the top right. So that's good. They're taking them out. Nobody's dying. Hopefully my distractions are doing something good. Gotta let that guy out. There we go.
Charge! Line formation!
There we go. Good job, everybody. I don't know what the cavalry was doing, but they're alive. That's all that matters. Now we got some experience. We can upgrade them a little bit. I completely forget where things go. Hey, heavy infantry or skirmisher. We're probably going to go heavy infantry for these guys. And then we're going to take the 2 looters and add them to the team. So we are up to 12. All right, awesome. Things are looking good for us here. Let's keep it moving over to Diathma. And once we get there, we'll probably end the episode for today. And we'll continue next time. These first few episodes are just to test things out, see how things are. And then if you guys like them, we'll keep it going. Even if nobody watches, newer channel, I don't mind. We're just trying to play to have fun. Why not show some people along the way who are curious? All right.
Under my orders!
So,
infantry,
shield wall.
soldiers!
You guys follow me this
After
time.
me!
Let's see how close they are. We could probably charge in.
Infantry!
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Move!
So this is not the best map for this type of stuff. We gotta keep our
Go!
wits about us. Oh, lost that one. Sorry. Alright, one of the horses is already down, but at least they're just knocked out. Oh, come on, Sword Sister, why are you dying on me? Oh, God. Alright. Let's try to at least take this guy out. Infantry, just hold strong, keep your shields up. We do not want you getting shot. Anybody remembers that first fight that we had? You can see I'm taking a lot more damage, a lot more punishment, yet still able to hang in there. That's just how things progress, the armor you get, and the faster your horse that you just couldn't manage to do when you first started. You almost had it. There we go. So, Sword Sisters proved their reputation of dying really fast. If anybody's into Warhammer, it's just like the sisters in that game as well. They do the same thing as Space Marines, but they cost more and are weaker overall, which is a shame. But we did get away with some good stuff here, and we're going to be able to, there we go, upgrade our boots. Let's see. Anything, okay, arm guards. Oh, better arm guards. And we're good to go there. So maybe Sword Sisters are just better if they stay behind the lines and shoot. Maybe I was wrong about that. Let's see. We have an update on the party. Looters want to join us. Sure, why not? We need the numbers. Pull arms. Braced. 25% chance of dismounting enemy cavalry when with a heavy hit. And 10% damage by infantry in your formation against cavalry. That's very useful. Or 30% chance of knocking enemies back with a thrust attack made with pole arms. +1 militia recruitment. Do this one. I think you can hit cavalry off, or you can knock people back with both of these. This one's just saying with a thrust attack made with pole arms. But once you're on the ground, you don't want to be doing thrust attacks. You want to be doing sweeping attacks with those builds that we were using in the Vlandian tournament. So we're going to go for braced here, and infantry against cavalry damage is very useful as well. We did say we want double or two-handed weapons, so let's get into that. Ooh, another tournament here. So we may cut the video a little short. Well, let's rest up, at least get to daytime so everything looks nice and pretty. Alright, but thank you everybody again for tuning in to episode 2. Well, yeah, I don't want to repeat myself too much time here, but I do appreciate anybody who does visit and comes to say hi. This is just for passing the time, just playing the games that I play normally, but instead doing it by myself. Hopefully somebody finds this entertaining. If not, then give some feedback. Let me know what I could do better. Is there any music that you want to play, any transitions or things going on for too long, and we'll go from there. And as before, as I was saying in the first episode, I'm going to try to diversify a little bit. So I have some Warhammer models that I like to play with and paint. We were playing at the game store yesterday with Sisters. That's why I brought up that Sisters reference. And then we also have some videos of our cat Charlotte, which if you heard her during the video, she was meowing for food or for attention. She's sitting there staring at me in the hallway. So we could get some videos of her up. I could play some other games as well if you guys are interested. But yeah, let's leave it up to the comments if you guys want anything. If there's nobody there, then I'll just keep playing this and we'll just keep having some fun. But thank you guys again for tuning in. This is Astronauts. Once again, because Astronauts was, no, not Astronauts, jeez. Argonauts. This has been Argonauts because Argonauts has been taken. I do appreciate you all for coming in and watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. See ya.